Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, Be a Free-Range Human, a creation by Marianne Cantwell. Published in 2013, Be a Free-Range Human serves as a guide for those who feel confined and restricted. Specifically designed for mid-career professionals who find themselves stuck in mundane jobs and overwhelmed with obligations, this book presents a different way of living. It advocates for a free-ranging lifestyle where one can pursue their passions every day at their preferred time and location. The greatest advantage of this approach: it allows individuals to not only follow their dreams, but also generate sufficient income to meet their financial obligations. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Marianne Cantwell is a well-known figure in the field of assisting people in transitioning to a more fulfilling life. With her expertise and experience, she guides individuals seeking to break free from the constraints of the corporate world. Marianne is highly regarded as a speaker and consultant, frequently conducting courses on liberating oneself from the limitations of traditional employment. Her accomplishments have garnered attention from prestigious media outlets such as the BBC, as well as numerous newspapers and magazines, both in the United Kingdom and around the world. This summary of her book, Be a Free-Range Human, 2nd edition, is published with the permission of Kogan Page. With 7 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, discover a world of liberation and fulfillment by breaking free from the constraints of your current situation. Embrace the opportunity to escape the confines, allowing yourself to live a life filled with unlimited possibilities and true satisfaction. The book, Be a Free-Range Human, challenges the notion that dreams are only for the young and carefree. It explores how more and more people are breaking free from monotonous jobs and creating remarkable lives on their own terms. These free-range humans work when, where, and how they want, doing what they love without compromising their standard of living. The book provides insights on finding your true passion, creating a viable business, and getting paid for being yourself. The author's own journey is proof that anyone can achieve this lifestyle. Key idea number 1. In today's uncertain job market, it is important to recognize that job security is no longer a guaranteed reality. Therefore, self-employment becomes a logical and practical choice. In the real world, many of us feel trapped in jobs we dislike, driven by the need for stability and income. However, the traditional notion of a secure job no longer exists. The old career cage deal, where you sacrifice freedom for stability, no longer holds true. Jobs are no longer as safe as they once were, with longer hours and increased risk of being let go. Retirement plans have also changed, requiring people to work well into their 80s. If your job isn't fulfilling, this means spending a significant portion of your life doing something you don't enjoy. Relying on a steady job for security is no longer a smart choice. In reality, you are effectively self-employed with one major client, your employer. You bear significant risk, just like freelancers, but without the diversification. So, why not consider going it alone? The question is, where do you start? Let's find out. Key idea number 2. To achieve success, it is essential to pursue your passions. However, before reaching that point, it is necessary to discover what truly drives and fulfills you. Many people believe that pursuing their passions and making money are incompatible. However, this is a misconception. The key message here is that doing what you love is a prerequisite for success, but first, you must figure out what that is. Successful individuals who create change all have one thing in common: they love what they do. If you don't care about your idea, it's unlikely to go anywhere. Doing what you love not only brings happiness, but it also motivates you to go the extra mile and achieve success. Therefore, it is crucial to discover what it is that you truly want to do. However, this task is not as simple as it seems. Our brains contain 2 characters: a creative one that generates great ideas and an inner critic that shoots them down. This idea death cycle is the reason many people end up stuck in jobs they don't enjoy. To break free from this cycle, try a simple exercise. Answer spontaneous questions about what makes you feel alive and engaged and what you would do with a year off and full pay. This is just the first step towards defining your ideal career. Key idea number 3, your weaknesses can actually be your strengths if you find the right environment. In order to have a fantastic life and pursue a free-range career, it is important to unlock your hidden strengths or superpowers. Often, what you perceive as weaknesses are actually strengths that can thrive in the right environment. Society teaches us to strive for average and focus on improving our weaker areas, but free-range humans take a different approach. To identify your superpowers, start by examining your so-called weaknesses. What may seem like a flaw in one setting can actually be a strength in another. For example, if you struggle with focusing on one thing and prefer bouncing between projects, this flexibility and ability to generate ideas quickly can be a valuable asset in brainstorming sessions. So, embrace your unique strengths and find the right environment to flourish in. Key idea number 4. You don't need to come up with a completely new idea to be original. The author initially felt discouraged when she discovered a competitor with a similar business concept. However, she realized that being original doesn't always mean coming up with a completely new idea. One can put their own spin on existing ideas or make connections between unrelated parts of their life. Originality can also be expressed through unique communication styles. By practicing and clarifying their thoughts, individuals can develop a message that is uniquely theirs. Key idea number 5. There are 4 primary categories of free-range business. The free-range mindset encourages independence and the ability to work at one's own pace. While starting a cafe, bookshop, or biunpo may be a dream for some, these businesses often require high startup costs and can be difficult to sustain. Instead, there are 4 main types of free-range businesses to consider. Services, such as web design or freelance writing, allow for quick startup and minimal investment, but have a limit on earning potential. Selling virtual products like ebooks or online courses offers unlimited earning potential but requires market knowledge. Creating physical products is time-consuming and resource-intensive, and advertising on platforms like YouTube or blogs can be a supplementary income but relies on consistent viral content. Key idea number 6. A comprehensive business plan is not a necessity to launch a new company. Starting a new business doesn't require a complex business plan. Detailed planning is often just a fantasy because plans are based on guesses rather than actual information. Business plans are meant to attract investors, not guide the future. By spending less time on planning, you have more time to take action. The founder of Groupon, Andrew Mason, learned from his failed business and emphasized the importance of launching quickly and getting customer feedback. Instead of theorizing about customers' needs, run a small project with a few people to test your idea. This approach allows you to be in business instead of just talking about it. Key idea number 7. To achieve success, it is not necessary to please everyone. In the corporate world, it's important to please everyone and avoid controversy. However, as a free-range human, you have the freedom to express your true thoughts without sacrificing your income. The key is to not appeal to everyone, but to find and connect with your target audience. By speaking authentically and turning some people off, you also give others a reason to love you. Benny Lewis, the creator of Fluent in 3 months, faced criticism for his unconventional approach to language learning. However, even negative attention drove traffic to his website, making it one of the most popular language learning blogs and earning him a full-time income. This demonstrates the power of staying true to your values. In conclusion, in today's economy, relying on a 9-to-5 job for security is no longer a guarantee. Instead of sticking to the conventional path, consider becoming a free-range human and starting your own business. To embark on this journey, you must first discover your true passions and talents while dispelling common myths about originality. Once you have a clear vision, skip excessive planning and fear of unpopularity and dive into action. It's important to avoid the perfectionism trap and the fear of failure. Consider the cost of not pursuing your dreams and remember that the only risk-free option is to do nothing. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities in this experimental process where no income is at stake. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.